Happy New Year, Virgo. Thanks for joining me. It's 2015, January to be exact. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. This year, actually for some time really, I've been wanting to mix up and change the format of these monthly readings to give you something a little more substantive, something a little deeper, something that's going to help you in a more practical manner in your day-to-day affairs. So I'd like to pick a theme for you, and now we see 4 planets in your 5th house. 5th house is an interesting sector. 5th house is the house of children. Also, astrologers say this 5th house, or this 5th direction of the zodiac, has a lot to say about your creativity. I find it quite interesting, fascinating actually, that this same sector of the zodiac, that energy that regulates children, childbirth, procreation, is holding the same space as that which is regarded as creativity. I thought about this. If we link the two, we see exactly that when a child is moment by moment experiencing its life, it does so in a very, very innocent, open, nowish sort of fashion. It's absorbed in the moment. So really, I got to thinking the state of the child is that state of creative awareness that we are attempting to get into when we paint, when we do music, when we look at a beautiful sunset. This sense of creative fulfillment really is that childlike state. I've probably rambled on a little bit there, but Virgo, to cut a long story short, that is the theme for you now. That is the key to you finding success, not just in 2015, but as an ongoing key or tool through which you can tap that amazing part of your inner self. That inner self is pure creative love. That is the innocent childlike state that not just artists and musicians know about. All the creative community aspire to this state, but spiritual masters also talk of this state. Take your pick. Personally, I think if you find something you love, then that is where you should rest your mind and put all of your attention. Try that. You need to do it. You've got so much creative energy now, but fear could be holding you back. Fear shown by the North Node in your 2nd sector of financial stability, income, material wealth. That very much challenges the 5th sector of the zodiac for the Virgo. That right angle is what we call a square. It's a dissonant energy, it's disruptive. So the fear factor is really something you need to work on. All that latent creative energy is just sitting there, but you've got this fear factor which is like lock and key and chain. It's just sitting there. That you have to use. You've got to be fearless in unlocking that. Then that potential energy will be unleashed. When that happens, you will note the difference in yourself. You will not make your decisions based upon what if that happened and I don't like it. What if I lose money? All of the negatives associated with what if will completely evaporate. You will be fearless in making your decisions because you have trust in that infinite creative childlike process. I'm not telling you to be as childlike as an infant who's going to put his finger on a red hot stove. But I am talking about, look at that, even a child, they don't care. They're just prepared to explore and understand and learn and discover. So for you, 2015 is all about that, Virgo, that spirit of discovery, adventure. Don't be afraid to compete. That lifts your ball game, raises your standard, as long as it's done in a sportsmanlike way. yeah, you need to apply that good sportsmanship to whatever creative and even competitive endeavor that you're aspiring to. By doing that, by focusing on those points I've just made, especially in January, you really lay down an amazing foundation for great success, not just financially, but creatively. You know, you can have all the money, you can have all the security, but what's the use of that? Money in the bank and no emotional and creative fulfillment sounds pretty dry to me. This is a no-brainer. You don't like it, you can always go back to the fear factor. Hope to see you here next month. In the meantime, astrology.com.au, more detailed analysis on your sign. I'm here next month. I hope you'll join me. Bye-bye.